Alrighty, welcome back to Stationeers. Hopefully the last time we're going to pre-terrain beta Venus. So last stream we made some pretty good progress. And I even remembered to put the mic in front of my face today. So you can probably hear me. At least better. So I do. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was going to throw in one. I've got steel sheets. Okay, I'll set you there for now. Is there? I think I. Oh no, the switchgrass is ready to harvest already. I swear I. No, maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I didn't do that. I did want to put in some more wheat, so here we go. And probably some more ferns because I'm addicted to oxygen. Yes, good point, Tuver. It was not on mute the whole time, so there is that. I was able to. I was editing the video while I was at work, and I noticed, man, I'm really quiet. I brought up the audio in Audacity. It's like, well, for half the stream I'm quiet, the other half I'm loud. Oh, I know what I did. I left the mic on top of my head. So, but yes, at least I had audio. Earlier on, I had something screw up with my dock. I want to say it was, well, it was when I was doing my Mars stuff, and it just mutilated the audio for the entire video, all of it. So I had to, basically, I either had to do a voiceover or you just had to watch me in silence, which was not exciting. Oh yeah, I want to get chutes in here to convey over to the recycler furnace. We got here cocoa seeds, not seeded yet. I'm gonna wait. Fruiting, that's not ready. Potatoes, at this point I'm just harvesting them as I need them. Not really that much biomass. And ferns, I will wait to plant from the next harvest. I mean, technically I could do it now, but I'll eat a French fry. Okay. I think we're getting someplace. I can do another row out, which last night you didn't stream because you were not catnapped, but you were wife napped, cuddling, and she passed out. Well, entangled you with you. Oh yeah, the bad foot was entangled in the sheets. Yeah, I could. So it's like a bear trap. Crikey, can't see. Yeah, I'll just put a cross junction in. How about that? There. So I can put more trays out when I want. And do another row out if I want. Keep expanding this, which would be good. Accepted your fate and went to sleep. Well, sometimes it's for the best. All right, so I feel like I had this problem last time, as I didn't have any pockets. Okay. Well, for first things first, let's get rid of the darn copper I've been carrying around for way too long. I don't need the glass sheets on me or the plastic sheets on me at the moment. Don't really need the chutes either. That will come in time. Hee. Leaning tower of something. There we go. So now I can do my auto recycle. That's so nice. Because this recycler uses like 100 watts just sitting there. Ooh. My centrifuge better get moving. There we go. Yep. And that's going to stay there running until this opens up. So my centrifuge, come on, move faster. I might have to upgrade. Ah. But, alas. Okay, so I think I'll have to go through and double check that I've got frames up in the ceiling here. I think I do. I may need to make some iron upgrades. Steel. How am I doing on steel? I probably got to be pretty low. 1 gram of steel. So I should probably do something about that. There's 10 grams of iron. I need gold. Just gonna spit the copper back out on the floor that I just threw in there. Got silicon and gold. All right, we can make a lot of blast charges here. Blast charges, mining charges. Could make 10 of them. I'm certainly not going to use 10. All right, back here. Didn't count how many of those I dropped down, so hopefully I have enough steel sheets. Good, I did. All right. There we go. Make it pretty. It did start the morning. Well, this is deep enough. I shouldn't have to worry about poking through right here, but and we'll put some frames down there. Figure out how I want to do this later, but definitely do need to go get steel. So I get 3 charges, and that'll be enough for what I want to do. There's 3 charges. Pick up, collect, collect. I'm always paranoid about that. Let's see. Waste tank is fine, but I'll make it more finer. More finer. And whoa, okay, I guess it's later than I thought. I am not mining at night. No siree, Bob. No way, Bob. I do not have enough iron. Okay. That's kind of a waste. I should have checked on the battery. Oh well. oh well. Okay, so here I was with lots of volatiles. I'm ready for a storm. "10 megapascals will go up to 11. I like having a significant amount of oxygen at my disposal, especially for my heatsink. I guess we can drop some more frames. Is that how I want to do it? I might want to go back a little bit further on this side. Oops, let's turn that off. There we go. Because I would want to probably break even back there. I better be careful because I know last time I broke my suit over here somehow by falling in a crack. Okay. Ooh, I actually... Not the iron frame. Let's do that. There we go. So that's where I'll put this edge, right here. We're getting there. We're getting there. And I've got the, I think they got the creeping cruds slipping in, so I've got a cough, trying to clear my throat all the time, so time to load up on zinc and ester C. I think I've got all of the ceiling done until here. Yeah. So I just got to get this little atmospherics room done. And then I'll have a little bit of a floating base on top, which is okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. Alright. I'm not getting any more water out of this system. I suppose... Well... I guess maybe I should crack this open for a little bit. Okay. That's more than enough. And hopefully that doesn't blow a hole in my pipe. So, oh, there we go. There's temperature up. Although I would imagine that I would just blow it out, not necessarily pull it through the Stirling. So that's something to keep in mind. I really need to control those. You know what? I could do chutes. Instead of standing here looking dumb, I could do some chutes. How I'm going to do that? It's maybe another story. Because you can't go straight through a pipe. And I don't want to embed it. I hate embedding things in frames. It just feels tacky to me. the half embedded kind of annoys me too, but annoys me less because I can actually see it. Of course, there's a thing there. Oh, I'm going to need to do this and do a junction down. Okay, maybe can I do a junction here? That'll work. Yeah, we'll do that. And this is where it will pull in from. Yeah. And then we'll have our inlet right here. Our manual inlet. There we go. Oh, how adorable. It was like it was made to be. There we go. So we're to here. That's okay. How do I want to do it? Do I just want to do the spaghetti thing through here? So it actually looks like I can. Oh, of course that's right there. Could do this. I think that'll work. Yeah, okay. That almost gets us there. Okay. Frame to stand on. Whoop. I can do that without falling off. Okay, just need a couple more and we'll be in. Now, how much iron did I have? I should have like 7 left. Which will get us into the greenhouse. Or, I don't even need to do that. I could actually do this. Boom. That'll work. I guess what do we need? By the way, what's the waistline look like? 1 megapascal, so we're not ruptured. That much is for sure. I turned this off, right? Good. Perfect. Oh, it's morning time. It'll be 10 shoots. So we'll just go ahead and lay it out. Oh, Brutal Legend. I got another Brutal Legend. Okay. Do that. And try this whole thing again. I know over this way there's still a significant portion of iron. Just gonna make sure that I don't get sucked into a hole. So like right here. There's copper. Some iron right here. What about in this crater? There's iron. Might be a risky play, but I'm gonna drop it right there. Not. Oop. Didn't mean for that to be a surface charge. Okay, we done rolling around? Looks like it. Disappointed. Disappointed with that. Thoroughly disappointed with that. That was a pretty large waste of silicon, if I do say so myself. And, oh, this is okay. That was really pathetic. Thought it would do a little bit better than that. Figured it would do better. Although I do have enough iron now to make the steel that I want. Okay. Well, mission accomplished, even though I wasn't too thrilled with how much those charges blew. But whatever, man. Whatever. All in all, we seem to be doing okay on the power situation now. So that's a plus. Alright. Iron. 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 Coal. Temperature should be more than good for that. Too bad I don't have gold. Boom. There we go. There is our steel. Okay, drop that in. And labeler. I'm going to go ahead and just say 90 frames. Of course, that maybe I should just... 90 frames will, like, literally use up, like, almost all We're not quite ready for that. Do that, and then an inlet. Oh, beautiful. A beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I can actually probably put a floor in there, worthwhile. And then take out some of these frames. No, I don't know. So I definitely wanted to frame under the airlock and maybe the first lip. I don't know. I'm not overly concerned with it. The ceiling I'm a little bit more concerned with. Although the mountain should be getting deeper. I really shouldn't be seeing... Actually, that's something I should do while it's light out. After I decide to take a peek at the trader, because I haven't done any of that. Interstellar implements. Didn't we basically just see somebody like that? Alright, so let's change out this and run outside real quick. I want to see what it looks like up on top of the mountain. $23 there. Okay, I don't think that took any extra damage. Okay. So... Alright, so there is a little bit to be said here. Potentially. There's a couple pock marks. Because I think this is where the furnace is. One of these. Actually, should be able to tell. Yeah, there's a frame there. Okay. So I think, for the most part, we're okay. I don't think... Oh, hey, there's some silicon right here. Any pock marks that are going to cause us a problem. And I did come to a realization, thanks to a discussion on the Discord, that I'm actually safe in this room if I pull it down to a vacuum. Because I used the 300 kPa windows. So as long as I actually pull air out of there, we're good. You can actually see the furnace from here. That's kind of funny. Hopefully it's just the furnace and not my darn chutes. Okay. I was a little concerned there, but we seem to be doing actually really good on the power situation. Because those 3 batteries are wind only. And then these 2 batteries are everything else. So the solar panels charge these 2 batteries, the generator charges these 2 batteries, and these Sterlings also charge those 2 batteries. So we seem to be doing pretty good. I can even probably consider expanding my trader platform out eventually. And I still need to get this sucker hooked up, but now that I got that humongous tank there, I'm not so concerned about it. And we're only up to 18 megapascals, and that's pretty darn hot gas in there. And that's pretty cool. I think I've got enough hot gas to make stellite. Stellite? Astrolite. Whatever the heck I tried to make and botched. Okay, frames. So this wall is the only one we really need to have any pretense of caution about. Okay. There's a steel frame there, steel frame there, and we do need to go back to here. And before I start going poking holes around, I want to make sure that I've got sheets. And I have no idea how many are, actually, yes, I do have 2 left. Yeah, sure, I'll throw that in there. I should pop a weather station out there just solely for the purpose of turning on this mixer valve. Not this mixer valve. Okay, good. Now sheets. So 60, so that's 120. Let's go up to the next stack size, 150. So that's 75 steel. That'll use up all but 6 of our steel. And that's all right. Yep. As long as I don't have too big of a problem here. We're coming along. Oh, you're warming up. Actually, I haven't even checked to see how this is doing. Well, we still have liquid. That's good. Actually, it looks like we're almost out of liquid.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, okay. So we're above the temperature. Might actually have to pump a little bit more
Hunger caution.
in, but I'll wait till we get past the cooling. $25 sheets, that's a good start. Because I just want to poke around with the drill anyway. And that's just in case I poke through something that I don't want to. Okay. Alright, so that pulls us back to... Whoa, not there. Here. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's looking pretty darn good. Yeah, at this rate, we definitely will be good for next... oh, hey, some cobalt. For next week being on live. Sweet. Welder, where are you? Not going to get very far, and the battery's going to die. That's okay. That was just me sliding off. This is the battery out. I could actually put some lights in here now. Now the power's... Oh, we got a storm. We got a storm. Bam-o. Hopefully it'll... Don't have too big of a problem here. Because one thing I'm concerned about is the pressure on this side of the pipe overwhelming that turbo pump. Oh. How are we doing here? 20 more. Okay. We can drink. We can drink. There we go. At least until now. %2 of a French fry left. Alright, wheat is ready. I forgot, I gotta push down on my mouse. There we go. And we got a reagent processor for the wheat. Throw the wheat seeds in there. Doing pretty good. Got Fleur. Wait, the switch... Wait, what? Really? The switchgrass is ready already? That is redonkulous, man. Not gonna have a problem with volatiles. No siree, Bob. That. Uh-oh. I hear pipes. I don't like hearing pipes. I don't know who's singing. Waste pipe is not that. Is it you? I mean, it could be you. Well, what about the 2% stress? 0.6% stress. I'm not worried about that. Ooh, 23% stress. Doom, 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 doom. I think it's just because the this is kind of running away. So my cooling system isn't keeping up. I think the storm's over, which means I need to shut this mixing valve off. I still have a significant amount of this in here. You're good. Oh, wait. What? I just got blasted with a bunch of dust, so, okay. 2.8, we're still holding pressure. That's good. How are we doing over here? How are we doing over here? Okay. Alright. I really think it's just because this volume pump over here, or the volume pump, the temperature's going out of control. That is thoroughly interesting, though. Okay, yeah, you're losing. I wonder if it'd be good to put a maybe a little buffer tank on this. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do that just to give it a little bit more. Maybe take some of the stress down, because the pressure's down. You should be condensing again. I think. Are you catching up at all? Okay, I think we're good now. It's just a little spooky. All right. Centrifuge is full, empty to continue processing. So this didn't do what it was supposed to do. Okay, so the centrifuge part of this is broken. Okay. Centrifuge portion of that is broken. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, I think we are in a safe state there. Well, yeah, the temperature of this is too hot. Yeah, you can see I'm combusting now. So any of the oxygen that's coming through from the combustor it is supposed to be a little bit on the oxygen-rich side. So maybe I'll take a volatile rich? No. So this isn't good. I guess on the bright side is I am making a surplus of oxygen, so that's not a super large problem. Let's go ahead and go to 15 megapascals here. So, yeah, 2.5 kilomoles. I'm happy with that. Alright, so yeah, there we go. We are done here. So I guess now we're just waiting for this to be processed, really. Okay. You're still full. Alright, so we'll leave that running for now. Let's check how we're doing over here. We still have a ridiculously high temperature over here. And we gotta wait for this to cool down. This is where our problem is. Hey, Mr. Ray Ray. Winter's coming, yeah. Always good to have warmth, but yeah, so interestingly enough, I did overwhelm my system. Which it's not even this system that's failing, it's this system here. So I need to work on that at some point. There's the steel sheets. Okay. Well, I think I left stuff partially harvested, which I don't even really need the biomass at this point, so I guess we're good for the moment. I guess I need steel sheets in my other hand. There we go, perfect. So for those that are just tuning in, I'm working on encasing my base so that I can use it, or I can upgrade to the actual live version instead of playing the pre-terrain beta, so I can enjoy some of the more, some of the new things they've added. Now looking forward to it. And I imagine, well, say my power problems are solved, but I think I will have different power problems. So with the solar panels not having that 500 watt cap, I might actually be making more power than I want to, so I might have to divide up my array. Or better yet, I could actually turn it into a checkerboard and make it easier to walk through, but for that, need an airlock. So I might be setting up more airlocks when I go to live, though. If I have blown cables, I guess that's a, I mean, not the greatest problem to have, but it's better than not having enough power. Because you can always disconnect a couple panels here and there and get what you need. Come here. There we go. Now, did I put the second row in? Yes, I did. Not going to have enough battery for this, but that's okay. Yep. Out of battery. Not that battery. Okay. So I think we got our walls set. Let's make sure of that. Sweet. Now, all that's left really is the ceiling. Sweet, 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 sweet. Of course we know this is good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome possum. I could just jetpack it, probably. Still ridiculously hot. You're not really dumping any heat. I am losing liquid though, so I can't cool if I don't have liquid. Oh, that's up in temperature. This is still ridiculously warm. Although, looking at it, I no longer have oxygen in the system, so I can go ahead and kick this chip back online to cycle through that. And I'm going to need to take a look and see what my how screwed up my script is for emptying the centrifuge. I was trying to be creative or smart about it, and yeah, I think we can estimate how that went. Alright, so first things first, what is in my propellant tank?
Jetpack critical.
A tiny bit of pollutant, but mostly nitrogen and CO2 at pretty warm temperatures, I will admit. So I'm kind of wondering if it would be worthwhile to dump a air conditioner over here for this room. Yeah, let's put it on the... Well, I have no idea how much power I'm pulling on this network. Filtration, I forget what they can pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, that's 2,400. Whoop. Alright, hide that. Two and 3/4 kilowatt production solar panel. Woo! Plus 700 watts. Normal. Okay, that's. I can kind of get the gist of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright. Yeah, thanks for that. So 2 and 3/4 per solar panel in a solar burst and approximately 700 watts in normal operation on the moon. And if I remember right, the solar intensities, are they about the same? Although theoretically Venus would be worse, or less performance. I'm going to dump this here. Well, actually, I could do... do I want to put it up in the other configuration? I might consider it. Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about the... Yeah, so I'll just vacuum the room. That's what I'll do. That's what I will do. And we'll start over here, I guess. Okay. Dragging my head across the ceiling and my feet across the equipment, making for a very interesting time here. And this will be Yeah, we will need more for sure. This is enough to get us started. Let's go pick up another pack of steel sheets here. And, oh, it's got a good battery. Okay. Awesome. Ah. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Jetpack low.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Jetpack consumption has increased. That's alright. I've got this cute little filler mechanism over here to give me... Oh, wow, that's...
Jetpack critical.
Okay, I guess that's a volume pump. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Where are you? I think that was the last one. Good, okay. Oh, some gold. I did need that. That works out. Good. Yeah, sunglasses in game, they need it, yeah. Imagine, especially when you get a nice burst. Okay, so basically another set of frames and we're good. Okay. That was beautiful. So I need to make more steel, which is this morning or night? Need some of these. Okay, we have processed all the charcoal. Very nice. We've got a lot of charcoal. Might actually have to start 7 advertise. Wow! Oh man, sorry about that. That's spicy. I told them only or three minutes of ads per hours, but that's more than that. Well, not much. Just me floating around using my hot CO jetpack, filling in the holes. So I'm gonna go out and see about getting enough to make steel. I need to make more steel. So I can finish framing the base, and then I think we're good. We can take a look. Are we okay? We're starting to get some liquid back in here. So that does mean that this should be coming down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now we're condensing. We are condensing. Cool. That is excellent.
Power low.
Now I think after that this cycle, once this cycle completes, that is, I want to dump more liquid into the system. More thermal mass. Oh, there we go. I can go out mining with these. There we go. Turn you off. Pick up, collect, collect. Swap out this. 265. We're almost where we need to be. As a matter of fact, can I get away with turning this off now while I'm in the base? That'd be nice. Space spanners. You know what? I might dig it. Yeah, there we go. We are not cooling off completely, so that's good. Can I? No, you have to click it with the mousey thingy. 8 watts. That is a lot worse. Where are we? Yeah, it's almost time to eat and drink. You know what? I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I don't really have that much money.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low.
Okay, where are we? Okay, so we can't fart around too much. See, I think there was some iron in this, the base of this hill too. That's copper. That's not what I need.
Hunger caution.
Oh, there's some piles of iron right here. So I'm gonna drop one here. Some gold. Lead. More iron. Okay. That's the new hole. Okay, wait for those to disappear. About a 55 heading from here. I think we're safe. Ooh, decent amount of nickel. Not that I really use all that much nickel. Let's see. There's 1, 2. Alright, I got gold. There's the endless pit hole. And then over here somewhere. Okay, we should be good. So lots of copper, lots of copper. Alright, we got what we need to make the steel. Alright. RTB. Yeah, cooling the oxygen really, you don't want to go too cold, but it looks like I have a pretty good system here, so I'm not filling my waste tank as fast. Somebody is singing. Or do I have a blown pipe and I'm pulling stuff in or something? Okay. Doesn't sound like destruction levels, but it doesn't sound too happy.
Hydration critical.
Okay, we're ready.
Waste tank caution.
There we go. Alright, so let's see who's singing in here. Oh, it's my volatiles. It's my volatiles. Okay. I need more storage, I guess. That would have been, that would be a bad one to have go kabooey. So let's do something about that right here, right now. I got some pipes, so we're good. And let's see, volatiles right here. Let's just slap it right there. Bam. Look at that. How are we doing on oxygen? Oxygen's not too bad. So we have lots of volatiles. Almost 4 kilomoles. And this just has to come up to pressure is all that is. Excellent. Got the steel. Right, let's do this. Let's make another 30 pack of frames. That's not how you spell frames. That's how you spell frames. Do that, and let's just go eat, drink, be merry, be happy. I do not have any deep miners going yet. I know they changed that functionality, so I don't want to didn't want to set it up and have a system that wasn't going to work how I was expecting it to when I upgrade. So let's see, eat. Time to harvest some potatoes soon. Here's that. Yeah, that's right. We got to cool the water. This will get me started. You know, I'm going to skip on the switchgrass for the moment. How are the soybeans doing? Soybeans are ready to seed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as always, I need the seeds. But I can at least make some oil. And let's see, how's cocoa? Cocoa seeds, cocoa seeds, cocoa seeds. Alright, good. Is this also a... Yeah, it's also a plant. There we go. I do not have the new system on the map. That is something I can't, well, I haven't even attempted. So I don't know if all the parts are available. Let's see, sugarcane, seeds. I think I need the seeds still. If not, I will have extra. So sugarcane, yep, I still need the seeds. Process the sugar. There we go. So we now have lots of... Ooh, we could actually make a loaf of bread, I think. We could. Kind of curious. That's 40 nutrition. $340 nutrition. There we go. And oh, those are supposed to make it in there, but never did. It's okay. Leave the ferns going. They're just here for oxygen production anyway. They're not here for the for anything else. Switchgrass is here for volatiles. I hear anybody singing? I didn't. Oh, that's interesting. Our temperature is up in here. Nitrogen's not bad yet. So that just means that that system has been oversaturated with heat. And we're playing catch up. Which,
Power low.
speaking of catch up, I will want to check on my cooling of my water and see how far away from drinkability we are. That's 27 liters of water. That is beautiful. I haven't had that much water in a long time. That does mean that I can start diverting it towards getting the other phase change unit going. There we go. Doing good. Doing awesome. Doing great. We got the frames printed. So let's print off another set of 60 sheets. 60 sheets. Yeah, battery low. Okay, let's start here. I guess I kind of need the frames in my hand. Yeah. We were pretty darn close. So I think after that we are fully encased, so it means I can update. Oh. Our waste network is empty. Okay, good. You're still 119 degrees. And you're 95, so you're getting a little somewhere. Well, I'll show you my little skeleton closet. 27 liters of water is phenomenal. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. So, yeah, skeleton closet. That's, what, 18 skulls? Those are all dehydration with the exception of, I think 2 of them, technically I cooked my lungs while I was in the greenhouse. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I do gotta solve this power thing though, because that concerns me. I wonder if I blew a line or blew a cable. Interesting. Only 18. Yeah. All right. I will run that in there, and let's take a look. See if I. Let's see, these are tracking. Right? Or is it just because my ACs are working that hard? That might be it. The ACs are working hard. There you go. Okay, so that's what it was. I haven't loaded the cooling system until now. That is, yeah. Okay, good to know. It's exactly what it is the cooling system is loaded. What do we have in here? Okay. What's the temperature in here? Yeah, going down because I'm pumping cold air into it. Cold air. There we go. Okay, good to know. So we are encountering our problem with the cooling again. Or not the cooling, the power. So that's good to know. Good to know. Let's see. So here's my... Maybe I wonder if I should throw this... Well, I can't. This is... Well, actually... I think it's astraloy I was trying to make. No, it wasn't astraloy. It was stellite. I don't know why I get those two confused so much. So... I think I can do the 1.8 kilo Kelvin. Just since I got this weird stack here, I don't necessarily want to do this before I regret it later. Okay, so I am... Do this. Can I pull you down? There. There, we'll do that. Okay. Alright, so if I'm going to do that, I have to dump what's in there right now. Maybe 200 was a little overkill on that. I may have wasted some energy. I don't know, I still got those out. Do I have... It's kind of like on the razor's edge here. So if I threw some biomass through first, then I might be okay. Well, then again, I can always run through some cobalt and silver through. Just for fun. What's in a uranium? That is a crap ton of pollutant. Wow. And cobalt has the volatiles in it, right? Yeah. So it's actually the cobalt that I need to run through. Ah, no, no. Throw that through there. So if, I don't know. That may have already been degassed, so. Okay. Maybe another cycle on the H2 combustor. How are we doing here? What's our inside? Inside pressures are low, temperatures are high. That's good. I was near my limit with the volatiles. I threw an inline tank. I don't have actually all that much as far as volatiles go, but yeah. I could inject some into the system a little bit. Might not be a bad idea. I could just use that. I mean, I've got that too. Probably could get away with doing it, yeah. How are we doing here? Well, we'll leave you there for now. Come on, cool down quicker. Really taxing the system. Will I die another time? I do have it set up so if I need to, I can steal a drink out of the plants. Which I don't really want to, but I could. I won't die. You ate a padded wall. Let's see, what do I wanna... I feel like I would do a small canister, it'd be fine. Temperature in the greenhouse, what's that? Whee! Okay, it's down again. Yep, so we're actually pulling oxygen out. That's good. That's good. How are we doing? CO. Might have to actually inject some into the system, but that's not a problem. Iron sheets. That's while I'm thinking about it, I do need to make. Did I throw the iron in here? I do have the iron in here. Iron sheets. 2 of those. So I've got some iron frames hanging around here. I want to make sure that they're fully welded up before I try converting my base. Which I will do the, you know, the generally good idea of backing up anyway. And I'll test it out, make sure that I've got it fully sealed off. And if not, I'll repair it real quick, because that's the whole purpose of it anyway. Okay, so we should be steeled up. I didn't actually need to make any more steel sheets. Just okay. I'm going to throw these in here for repair. Maybe I should make some walls. Iron sheets. Pick those up. And walk through here and make sure that everybody is welded up like they're supposed to be. I think we are. Yeah, I think we're set across the board. So I think we are airtight. Iron sheets can go in here for repairs. Iron walls as well. Iron frames I can probably just stuff somewhere. I don't plan to use iron frames for much more. Brilliant. Okay. So, I haven't actually really thought about what I wanted to do after the fact. Yes, the nitrogen tank that I wanted to take to into the greenhouse. It's still ridiculously hot here. Actually, we're starting to go out of range on that again. We're struggling. We are struggling. Do I want to change these? Of course, I would have to use nitrogen. What do I have for nitrogen? 1.16 kilomoles. What do I got for a footprint down here? Okay, so what do I need? I need 1, 2, 4 would be good. There's a piece of dirt. No. Go away. We can't have dirt. Yeah. So how much do I have? I got okay, so like 200 mole worth of gas. And 300 mole worth of gas over here. So we'll just say 500 per, so we got 1 kilomole in the chambers themselves. Plus 50. So that's 600. It's another 700 over there. 6 and 7. There's actually significantly more in this system than I thought there was. Like 3 kilomoles. Yeah, alright, so that makes sense. Well, we'll get there. We're getting there. Oh, okay. Now, that's taken care of. That's actually a lot lower than I thought.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, hydration critical. That's going to be an issue. Galactic gadgets. Yeah, okay. I need to see about making a little bit of money. You've got the little battery, which I think is good enough for what you need. All right, there we go. We got an empty spot there. Cool. Pollutant and carbon dioxide. Okay, so the volatiles do disappear. Before you change the save game, clean up your base. Don't leave things laying around. Yes. Yep. That was the intention I did have for. I put the shelving units in, and I'll shove all the ingots into one of the production machines. So yeah, I definitely don't want anything laying around. I had a fun experience the first time I decided, oh, it's recommended. Let's try this tool, and yeah, I watched all my stuff get scattered to the four corners of the Venus, not of Earth. Okay, so we are empty in here. And I probably should also mount this to the ground too. So I suppose we could work towards that too. So container mount, I think that would be here. Holy crap. Container mount, container mount. Container mount. Iron, lots of iron. Bam. That's so nice. So nice. It turns off the arc furnace too when it's not in use, so I save that, whatever that is, for power. Of course, at the expenditure of running 50 watts permanent. There we go. Container mount. So we can mount that one box. Go ahead and drop that to battery charger, just for storing the batteries more than anything. Battery charger. Iron, gold, copper. I have more laying around. Gold is actually in there. Iron I do not have enough of at the moment. Actually, there's the iron. Gold. Yeah, sure, we'll chuck that in there too. That'll get us what we need. Yep, here we are, starting to dehydrate. There we go. I think that's close enough. All right, that's safe. Alright, I'm just going to steal a drink out of the plants because to the heck with this heavy breathing crap. It's always reassuring when you hear talkative stuff. So iron sheets. You know what? We'll top off some steel sheets. Iron wall. You know what? Sure, heck, I'll even put some basic chutes in here. Well, I do have the water up here, so let's do that. Oh, yeah. Let's just do that. I'll drink the water here. Interesting. Your lander survived. But reason unknown.
Hunger caution.
Okay. Now wheat, on the other hand, I will harvest. Oh, they're not ready to seed. Oh, there. Didn't see me do that. Well, they're still seeding, so. Yeah, I know. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Well, we picked up, I think, everything in here. Let's make sure that I don't... Oh, liquid pipe. No, that's not going to have... Oh, chutes can go with me. Or actually, yeah, I could do this. Actually move the seeds over. Wow. Yeah, that's cute. I gotta move these shelves away from the wall. Whatever. Ugh. The singing pipes are annoying. Yeah, that's true. Okay, sheets and sheets. Do that. Throw that there. Throw that there, and then throw that there. Frames and steel sheets. Let's put those right next to each other. Insulated pipes. Stellite that I would love. Pressure of this is dangerously high. How high? 5 megapascals. Not bad. Okay, we overloaded the system again, I think. I need more cooling. So where's the bottleneck on that? Because I could put a second AC in here. So you're doing okay. You right here are having a problem. Now what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got this. There's a better way to do it. I should probably do it. I'll wait till I've got the water cooled down enough to drink. It's almost there. And then I might rework stuff. It's almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, right. Battery charger. Holy crap, that printed quick. This is for storage more than anything. But I'll slap it there. $10 watts. That's funny. 48 watts. There we go. We'll interrogate you and bring you down. And then I might clip the wire so I can grab the batteries. Okay, come on down. There we go. I don't think that will have interrupted too much. Yeah, I think we're good. Iron frames. Oh, yeah, I was gonna probably shred those. So I guess if I'm going to do that, let's get a pile of stuff ready to shred. Filter for volatiles, filter for water. Constantan. And iron, if I'm not mistaken. Volatile filter. Iron. Iron's in here. And a water. Medium filter, volatiles. Those are good. Should make an oxygen filter. Oh, there we are. Oxygen. Top everything off. How are we doing over here? Yep, oxygen. Okay, good. And one of the pollutants I know needs to be replaced. How about the nitrogen? Nitrogen's good. So pollutant. There we go. And I think that's all my filtration, with the exception of the stuff that's outside. There we go. There's that. Spit it out. Fair amount of iron. There we go. Happy, happy. Oh, this is... Oh, wait. This is coming down in temperature, so that's good. That means we're catching back up. Which I'm sure these things are really happy about. My power situation will be happier about. Of course, nighttime just fell. I called the trader out. We can take a look and see what he's got, what he wants. If I can sell him anything, that'd be good. You will sell me toys. Sell. I could consider that. No, that's for how much I have to throw at that, I don't want to. Shopping waste, yeah. Okay, so I think I have an encased base and more plants. I need more batteries and stuff like that, but duct tape, 2 of those. TCO2 filters. And what, 10 plastic sheets and 10 cables for 145 bucks. It's tempting. It is a fair amount of iron. I don't know if I've got the iron. Plastic sheets, I need 10. I'll go ahead and put the order in. But I got to eject this. Ah, it's 101 grams. That's more than I thought I had. Okay. And then a box. So this is 7 silicon, I think, total. No, I want to pick up the box. Oh yeah, that's right, I can open up the box. Okay, duct tape, that is from the tool printer. Duct tape is just iron. There we go. Okay, there's that. 10 cable, which, I mean, I have on me. But that would be 5 copper. And then 2 regular carbon dioxide filters, which is 10 iron, I think. 10 iron. Okay. Pretty good. So that's 12 iron, 7 silicon, and 5 copper per box for $145 dues. I think that's a fair exchange. Hey, and the best part is I can just shove it in there. Okay. Cool. Back out of power. I need to go out there anyway. Wait, you're good. You're not good. You're not good. You're not good. You're good. Okay. Alright, so we are back to power issues. So sell. There we go. Alright. Farewell. 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 Ish. Okay. I'll just go ahead and check that in there. Those are moving pretty quick, so. Okay. Still singing. Alright. We're doing good. Okay, so basically the only loose stuff are the ingots. So we're prepared in that regard. The base is encased, so we're prepared in that regard. And now it's just a matter of, I guess at this point, it's actually getting power figured out. Oh, we're back up to 20 liters in there. And how about you? You're starting to. Okay, so we're starting to make some progress here. So that means that this should actually be cool enough to drink. I'll crack this open for a microism. I moved a heck of a lot of liquid. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Let's go fill up the water bottle. Plant our face into the keypad. Have you seeded yet? Yeah, you have. Good. Have you conceded? Okay. Wheat seed, wheat seed, wheat seed, wheat seed, wheat seed, wheat seed, wheat seed. Now I can harvest the rest. There we go. Wheat seed. There we go. Almost there. $150 grams. So we can make another loaf of bread. Which I'm going to start eating that. I'll wait till I'm starving. There we go. Thrilled with that. So I think we've got food pretty situated. I'm not even going to bother with this because we're doing great. I almost need to invest in the combustion centrifuge soon, but not gonna worry too much about that. Okay, so why is pressure so low? Just having trouble getting in there. Here, yeah. Hey, daylight's coming. Daylights are coming. Let's see. Good. What do I want to do? Alright, so the stellite, which I don't need a boatload of, but I do need a fair amount. Uh, 1527. I'm just worried that the temperature's not going to be there. $15.27. I mean, it's just right there. That's a little too close. It's a little too close. So I need to I know I've got some cobalt in the area. So if I grab more of that and off-gas it, maybe with gold. Well, I got silver. I can run a bunch of silver through, and that'll give me a lot of the NOS. Let's not lose track of where I was. There's more silver. I don't need silver. Oh, cobalt's on the backside of this hill over here. I guess one advantage to the new updating, it'll restore all the holes that I've made with my bombs. Been Bomberman. Plenty of silver, don't need the silver. I have plenty of silver. There's cobalt. There's gold. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Then more cobalt. I'll take that. Alright. I am not going to complain about that. That's very good. Lots of gold right here. So I have to remember that. If I need gold, I need to go on the back side of the hill. It's nice that I've actually started to recognize the landscape to some extent. Of course, the bad part is now when I go to update. Oh, all right. Thanks for stopping in, Mr. Rayway. Have a good one, and yeah, get some sleep. It's a little far ahead for you. All right, so let's drop in the cobalt and dump it. And then let's see, I've got silver out the wazoo. Let's go ahead and load that.
Waste tank caution.
Dump it. There we go, we're doing good on that. So now we do this. Okay, I need 10 megapascals. Migrate, I think we got it. There we go. There we go, we've got it. We've got it. Okay, cobalt. Oh, I got a whole stack there. There we go. We got stellite. 25 grams, so not a very good good return. I think this needs astroloy as well. Oh, and waspaloy. What about just a hard suit? Needs astroloy and stellite and steel. Okay, what about the helmet? Stellite, astroloy, and steel. So I need to make astroloy soon too. But what I really wanted was large station batteries. So I can make a bunch of these. So silicon, electrum, gold, copper, steel. Silver is the only place I really use this, but alright. Let's dump what we have. We might have to go resource gathering, but that's fine. I'm just going to dump everything in here. So gold, I'm going to leave you alone. There we go. So everything should be in here. So essentially we need gold. Gold is the tricky thing here. Oh, I took everything out. Guess what? I get to dump everything here and throw it over here because I want to use the... What I got here? I don't need copper. I need the gold. And do I not have any iron? Or did I leave that? Oh yeah, I probably used up all the iron. Not all the iron. Jeez. Mining charge. Let's get us started. Actually got a fair amount of gold. Might be able to make one battery. I think I need 7 batteries total to be able to fully utilize the turbines during a storm. The problem with that, of course, is that I need 7 of them. That's a significant investment. Okay. Probably do a quick round of the grass. Okay, it's nighttime. Good to know. How are you doing? Ooh, you're beautiful. Back down to temperature. You're still struggling to get liquid in you, so you're still struggling to keep up. But we are making a little bit of progress. Okay. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock for me. So I've got an empty bag now. Thank you. Alright, pick up, collect, collect. There we go. Got to make sure that it says collect, otherwise bad things happen. Bad things happen to me. Okay, so can I get a... No, I can't. Close, though. So I'll be able to make... With the steel that I have 3... The electrum 7... Copper 6. Okay, so I need copper. I need gold. I need my cleanup script not to do that on me. And possibly more gold for the electrum. Probably wouldn't be bad to have steel. So we'll focus on the gold first. Of course, not right now because it's dark out. Interstellar ingots. Ooh, that's good because they will buy ores. And I can make a little bit off of that. So what do we got? 10 watts. I think that's a little bit faster, so that might be the correct direction to go. Maybe that's not any faster. We'll see. 7 watts, so that is the wrong way to go. Let's just go 5. There we go. And boom. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so that's warming up the greenhouse a little bit, but that's not too bad. The oxygen ought to be coming down. Oh no, oxygen's down in temperature, so it's just the temperature of the water over here. Well, because there's nothing on this side, it's all on this side. Yeah, that works, that's fine. Call you down. Shut you off, shut you off. Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's... Well, we can't do any mining because it's dark. Go eat and drink, I guess. De-stink. Maybe throw some switchgrass into the mix. Okay, so helmet off, suit off, and then
Hunger caution.
imagine this with fertilizer. There we go. There we go. Alright, hunger caution. So how much of this loaf of bread do we eat? %. That is beautiful. I think I'll take that over French fries. And I think that does the bread give you a mood loaf? Mood loaf. Mood bonus? No, it doesn't, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not very moody these days. The basic necessity of having water apparently is all I need. Yes. All right. I could probably even throw a shower in if I really wanted to. That'd be cool. So you are, yeah, okay. Full to the brim. You need to process a little quicker. So actually, well, since we're in this state, let's take a look at the code and see where I horribly screwed up. Maybe it's actually going to make sense to me today. So it is this. So we're loading reagents, and you know, it's entirely possible that I am reading the wrong thing. So let's start very simply right here, 298. So that is the number that we want. Okay. So sometimes you got to confirm the simple things. So now, set greater than yeah, I could put another chute in next to it as well. If I took the IC chip and moved it, but I'm not at the moment overly concerned. It's kind of a temporary, one of those temporaries. So set greater than A greater than B. So R14, which is the reagents, or no, R15 has to be greater than 390. And set less than, okay. So or R13 or R14. So I'm wondering if it's even getting to this point. R13 or R14, so this is set or set. So if it's greater than or less than, so something needs to happen, and there's that. Branch equal to 0, jump to main. Okay, so then it should be here. So not, we invert it. So R13 becomes inverted, which means this would be if it's greater than 10, it would be set. Then we OR 13 and 14. Right? Okay. So we know that we're reading reagents correctly. And we are A greater than 390, A less than 10. I don't know. This is 0 because it's not above 390 or below 10. Love how everything is like showing dead, including this that is still running. So yeah, my power is becoming an issue again because the cooling system is taxed. That's what it all amounts to. But we wanted to go mining. We wanted to go mining. Okay, so we'll go mining for the gold primarily. Wouldn't be bad to have some other stuff. Going green light. Going green light. Hopefully a storm doesn't pop in right as we're going. Okay, you will buy gold, copper, iron, all the basics. It's too bad you don't want nickel, because that could get you a discount on nickel. You could even say that you can get your nickel back. I know I use that joke way too much. Hello, let's go get the gold. Ooh, there's some nice holes there. At the base of this hill, there's a couple good holes. There's copper. Alright. More nickel. Okay, gold right here. Significant amount of gold right here. So, bam. Okay. A pocket of gold right there, too. I think that's the little hill. Alright, before I get too rambunctious, I will just go grab the gold right now. Go for the gold. Because I don't know if this is going to cause a problem or not. Is this where I wanted it? Is that where I was thinking of dropping it? What am I thinking? Yeah, ha! Whoa, 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 wow. Yee. A lot of goodies here. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't move my other charge too much. There we go. I can't really see into the hole. I still see streaks. Still have streaks. Coming less. The ores are still moving. The ores are no longer moving. Okay, I think we're safe. It's a pretty good pile. Pretty good pile. Definitely enough for making some steel too, so that's good. And there's still more to be had in this hole too. Lots of silicon, hey, some cobalt.
Waste tank caution.
Sort some of this out here eventually. Ooh, that bag is full. Pretty cool, pretty nifty. Alright, good. Let's grind my face along the wall. Alright, very good. Very good. Keeping an eye on that waste tank number. So I don't need to do something stupid like cook my lungs right now. Alright, so throw that in there. And now real quick, what is in the furnace? Okay. O2 and then, okay, so don't throw any cobalt in. Alright, so we need copper. Let's go ahead and run copper. We're empty, right? Or actually, let's run steel first. Okay.
Power low.
Oh, hang on now. Split half. Split half. That was almost a problem. Okay, there we go. There's our steel. Okay, and we want copper. Copper, copper, copper. Okay, dump that. And gold. Let's do... yeah, we need 2 gold. Do that. Do need some silicon too, so maybe I should run that as well. Although I didn't really hit the gold mine on that. There we go. Okay. Alright. Happy with that. Really? 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 Okay, so this, we'll run that through, get a few of those going. That's still not ready to do anything. That's okay. This, I wonder... Hey, let's just cycle it. Yeah, there we go. It did do what I thought it would do. Blow the silicon over. So now it's not stuck in the wire, at least on that side. It might be stuck in the cabling on the other side. There we go. So essentially I'll print off as many of these as I can. Excuse me. And then we'll print off the parts we need. Very good. Your number. Boy, you take forever. Probably should have... Yeah, you know what? I need to run outside and throw something in the generator, because that is going to be a problem. Yeah, see? There we go there. don't really need the second turbo pump. Could be just a regular volume pump. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is being damaged by overpressure. Man. And I really need the PID controller for that. Okay, so we got to fix that. So that's plastic sheets and plastic sheets. I probably should put another pipe segment on there. One battery large. So take this out. Plastic sheets to repair. Repair the damage. Okay, so station battery large. Needs 4 steel sheets. That's not a problem. The electronic parts. Need electronic parts. Which I don't think I have any of those. I wanted to grab the steel sheets. And then electronic parts. Iron, gold, copper. That I will have probably enough of. Well, I don't know about the gold. So it looks like I'll have 3 total. 3 total. So it should leave me 25. So I'll need 6 parts. Oh, 12. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good there. Those batteries will be happy to suck in the charge. Yeah. So do I... Yeah, it doesn't matter. It'll only matter when there's a windstorm. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Do that. I'm going to put another pipe segment on there. So it might decrease my efficiency here a little bit, but then I can put a sensor on that and eventually a PID controller to control this thing. There we go. Finally making use of some of this charcoal. And I can see about expanding this out a little bit. One of the things I wanted to do was like put a little battery room under a row of turbines. Oh my goodness. Look how tight that is. I'm glad I haven't had a problem with that yet. So you'll take... Well, you won't take lead, right? No. Or silver. You won't take any of the stuff I really want to sell. Yeah, because I'd like to sell. I'd like to sell some silver, if I'm being honest. Alright, one more kit. We'll go to electronic parts. And then I need 6 of those. I probably should grab the frames because I'm going to do a little bit with that. How are we doing? Good on food and hunger. Still not ready to kick it out. Yep, 6. 6 and 12. All right. There we go. Need 12 of these suckers. No, 6 of these suckers. Wow, the irony. The the irony. I think that's all the iron that I have currently made up. So, Uncle you, I can whip it up in a batch, in a jiffy. I'm really happy with the greenhouse, how it's performing. Very, very happy with that. And this is cranking out at a good rate, so that's excellent as well. As far as cooling goes, I need to think about that. So it probably would be good to set up the system in an optimal way. Let's go drop off the one backpack that I don't need right now. There we go. Looks good. Come to think of it, I'm going to need heavy cable. And quite a bit of it. Heavy cable. Well, that'll get me a fair amount. Can at least get started with the get started with the process. So if I remember right, these well, do these batteries need yeah, they do need a frame. So here's what I was thinking. Got 5. And then directly underneath, that might be good enough. Well, we don't need fully welded up. So we'll have station battery, that's input. go. We got these guys. And then we'll go ahead and kick these on. Not that they're going to do anything because they're not hooked up. But then I'll feed the power cable down here, and then we'll have our output line on that side. Which I think I'm going to need more gold. Yes, I could replace the old batteries with the new, but I wanted to kind of modularize these, make sure I've got enough room for them. So that's my thought process anyway. Okay, let's try that again. $375. We're almost there. How are we doing? Don't know quite what the distances are. I kind of like the idea too of the way that it's set up. That I'm assuming it works in a way similar to the path of least resistance with the cables. So the batteries that have the shortest amount of cabling between them and the consumer will drain first. So having the solar and all the extra stuff drain first, it means that they're more useful because they can intermittently charge as they go. Whereas if it was pulling off of the wind turbines, there might be a period of time where they were basically idle because they couldn't push their power anywhere. Okay, I've got a full 50 stack here. Interesting that I'm thirsty. It's showing a thirsty fault. But I'm hungrier than I am thirsty. Okay, so let's... Hello. You're in the way. Your ship's in the way. Go move your car. I think I need 7 of these to do a full deal. Actually, you know what? This actually looks like it'll work out pretty well.
Hunger caution.
Not quite. It's a little bit off. Ah. Stop it. No. Okay. There we go.
Jetpack low.
Yeah, I know the jetpack's low. I was trying not to use it. There we go. So now we're charging.
Jetpack low.
Oh, shut up. So this is the... Alright. There. So the benefit to this is it gives me more capacity, so if I decide to throw in a full stack of charcoal, I don't have to worry about it as much. But now This is going to be the output. Looks a little silly, but it'll work. And I will be revamping this a little bit once I get to live version, because I'll be floating in the sky at this point. So okay, so if we've got, I can probably lay some of the stuff down. So that'll be 4, 5, 6,
Waste tank caution. Hydration critical.
7. So that should be the end of our line. But I will run it right here just in case I want to run it a little bit longer. There we go. And there's our power supply. And I'm going to run short on cable. No. This is not where we want this to be. Almost made a boo-boo there. Okay. Yeah, so I need more.
Jetpack low.
Yes, I know. Jetpack low. Need like 25 more heavy cable at least. No, more than that. 30. We'll just hit the button. Yeah. We'll just hit the button. Use up the rest of the gold. And jetpack. Yeah, I don't want to waste my nitrogen. I'd rather waste the carbon dioxide.
Jetpack critical.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. Just so she stops talking. There we go. We're thirsty. And a loaf of bread over here. Very nice. That might actually rot before I finally eat it all. But that's good. That's very nutrient dense. And all you need is well, see, this would get us 5 wheat, so 50 wheat. I got that right? Yeah. 10. Yeah, I got 5 times 5. Oh, 25. There we go. Should be 250 flour per, if I doing my math right. There's no guarantee of that. The switchgrass grows fast, man. Wow. Takes a while to get rolling, but then it just goes. I don't know how well the cocoa will perform in comparison. Okay, they're good. All right. How's our mountain of cables? Looks like it's done. Okay. I throw any down here? Nope. Alright, we're good. 35. Hopefully that's enough to finish up. Because I imagine we're probably about due for a storm. I really should put a storm system in, or a storm weather station. Really should put a weather station in. And just for now, I'm going to put only the power cables on. I can hook up the data later. I don't necessarily need to. You know what? It'll save me a couple wire. Okay, let's run up. Okay. So now we should be dumping. Right. Just got set up so we're ready to go. Full battery. We need, what, 4 frames? 4 frames total for that. Yeah, that ought to work. Make sure. Oh, this. We need more over here. There. Yeah. Go. Now these should be dumping real good. Okay. Oh, we got quite the battery charge over here now. Still kind of curious as to why that one battery is like always dead whenever I look at it. Well, it's not broken. Huh. Well, whatever. It's the perfect battery, apparently. Okay, so I did accomplish my goal of more battery. Maybe not as many as I wanted to.
Waste tank caution.
But certainly more battery than I had to start out with, so that's good. Okay, so we have a state of 1, so there is something to be done, right? Something to be done. Oh, am I telling it to do the wrong thing? So we do want it to be done. So at this point, -1. Okay, so I bet you right here. Let's do this. Set equals 0. Right? So if R13 is 0, it will become 1. If it is 1, it will be 0. Let's see if this makes it work. There we go. That's what we need. Yeah, okay. So the not function did not function how I would expect it to in digital. Imagine that. well, because the idea is that it is, I know exactly what it's doing, which irritates me. So we will just, for illustrative purposes, so it's looking at like 8 bits. So it is inverting. If it's 0, it's inverting it to this. And obviously, for those that don't know, the most significant bit is your flag bit. So that's why it's showing -1, because, yeah, this is, yeah. That's irritating. But there we go. We got this fully automated now. Start to finish, fully automated. Which I'm good. I'm glad about that. We'll do that with the, if I throw in a second centrifuge, or even more, which shouldn't be too bad. It's just power consumption, if I was concerned about it. So that'll work. That'll work. I'll have to keep that one around. Okay, so that's good. Turn you off because you consume a lot of power. How are we doing here? Okay, we are finally getting to temperatures I like to see. How are we doing up here? Okay, we are out of, pretty much out of pressure up here. So if I throw some more in here, I can potentially convert more into liquid and have a better running start at a cooling cycle. Because we're going to load it hard, we're going to load it heavy, but the more liquid we have, the cooler we can stay for longer. Of course, I'm injecting very hot gas, so might not be the best of ideas to saturate the system that way, just a little bit at a time. Actually, it's not that hot. Not that hot. You know what? I'll make this my charcoal bag because I might collect some. There we go. Doing good. And the guy that's out there, I don't know if I really want to trade with him or not because it's all the basic ores. We can put some of the stuff back though. Done with this. Done with this. Done with this. Done with that. All our loose items are off the floor. We're good. So that looks good. 15 megapascals. So we're going to start pushing, yeah, into here. Oh, we are so ready for another load. Okay. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. This is running. So the only thing I need to do is actually just throw the crap into the chute in the greenhouse. Other than that, everything else is fully automated. I am thrilled with that. I don't know how. Should I put a window here? I don't know if it's worth it. Don't know if it's worth it. It's too bad that the reagent mix only stacks to 50. It'd be nice to be able to stack it higher than that, but oh well. It is what it is. Oh, I'm happy with that. So what? More battery, we always need that. Oh, and the nitrogen. That was the one thing I wanted to do. My little nitrogen bottle. I'm going to throw that in there because I'm going to release some more nitrogen into the greenhouse to make sure my soybeans can keep producing. I've only got the 5 plants, so they don't consume the nitrogen very fast, but they do consume it, and the amount that's actually in the tank over here is dwindling quite a bit. And actually the overall pressure in that is dwindling quite a bit, but that also might be because I'm filling my jetpack up from that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to start bringing in some carbon dioxide from outside and cooling it down, which that's the nice thing, is there's quite the supply of that, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Are you done yet? Thank you. And change out this, change out that for the heck of it. So that's 8 liters. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go inside. This is good, this is good, this is good. We go inside. Pop this open. Pop it open right here. A blast of heat. And then, to make sure that it is completely empty, go through the airlock and it'll suck all the air out of the canister. There you go. Now I can throw that back in line down here, so I can be ready for another serving. So we'll run back inside. Eat, drink, be merry. I think I will crack open the valve and let the plants suck out some water. But I'm going to drink first to make sure that I don't cause any problems short term. I think finally got a process down. So crack this open. So we got 7 liters, 9 liters, 1 liter, and then 16 liters. So they are super happy over here. Won't run out of water anytime soon with that. No, only 4 wheat. How dare you? Another load of switchgrass. Let's go. Yeah, it certainly does not take all that much as far as plants go to sustain you, realistically. It's the, well, I mean, realistically for a game. The 3 potato plants is pretty much all you need just to do the Mark Watney version. And it looks like, I think 5 wheat would do okay. And you might even be able to get away with like 3 soybeans if you want to do, well, you could do it either way. You could either do the french fries or the loaf of bread. Which, the loaf of bread works out, requires 200 flour, but you can eat so many meals of it. I've taken three bites out of this essentially, and we're only down to 71. Now, granted, those weren't all from 0%, so this is phenomenal amount of nutrition. It's great. And then ferns. I think now ferns are the only one you have to kind of go crazy with to get the. Well, it depends on how you want to do it, because you can make pills out of them, which is nice for when you do screw up, and you will screw up, especially on Venus, getting sucked into the mountainside. But they produce more oxygen than any other plant. Well, that's not true. The Darga ferns produce a ridiculous amount of oxygen. This is, I think, eight times, or not 8 times. 8 times a normal plant, 3 times a fern. Uh-oh. I don't like seeing connecting to chat, so I think Twitch had a problem. That's not good. Or I had a problem. I don't know, one way or the other. But this is really good for oxygen production at the cost of water and carbon dioxide. The other plants, I mean, they produce oxygen, but you know, they use as a ratio more water. So if you're limited, ferns are the way to go. Real good. So I need to take a look and see. Well, okay. All right. Twitch doesn't seem to be showing that I had a problem. It was just, maybe it was OBS being stupid. It's entirely possible. But I think that's a good place to call it. I will convert this save over the week, and we will make it into the I need plastic sheets for that, don't I? Bring it to life, and I'll make sure that I don't have any holes or whatnot, and it should be good. Make sure, I probably should make sure that I'm wearing my suit. And maybe, yeah, make sure that I'm wearing my suit. Make sure that I've got some ladders and not ladders, staircase and that sort of thing. So I might do something like that. But next week we should be live, so, and then I can play with all the new stuff, all the new toys. So anyway, would like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll definitely catch you next time.